Hi, and welcome to the Softcore Gym Scrub Life Hardcore Ironman series. My big plans here, after having not only maxed but gotten the true max, which includes the 120 invention and 120 engineering, the highest total level of 2736. I have, pulling it out right now, a Mallory, which was my crowning achievement on this account. It was done in 575 kills along with 5 noxious weapons. So basically, like, I'm down to 1 life left. So I wanted to make a second account. So in doing 120 Slayer on Jimbo, I went ahead and started doing some AFKing on this Scrub account, which is gonna be my main from this point forward. I already got a decent amount of quests done, a lot of AFK skills already to 99, which I'll talk about a little bit later, exactly how I went about that business. So I haven't done a lot of bossing yet, and ideally my new goals, and for this time around, because when I started Softcore Gem, I hadn't done hardly any bossing this game, hardly any questing. My old quote unquote main normal account from back in the day, honestly, prior to starting this hardcore, I hadn't played in over 8 years. RS3 was actually a new thing to me when I started the hardcore, so was the majority of the bossing and questing. And it went really well, but it was the entire time a learning experience. So, like, I couldn't do much in the way of like providing tips or anything else because I was just learning the game. Like I had no clue what the hell I was doing. So I wanted to make it a second account and this one have even higher goals other than true max and what was the um, best and most difficult solo boss pet being Mallory. The new one obviously would be Telos. So for this account, my goal is to comp, and not only comp, but do a lot of bossing in the process, maintaining my hardcore status, theoretically. I've seen quite a bit of people who do hardcore series and, they can comp and all that, but they don't do a lot of bossing on hardcores. I mean, there are quite a few people who do it. Obviously, I think on Softcore Gym, I was the second person to Mallory. Um, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I was the second person to get Mallory. But a lot of hardcores just don't do a lot of bossing. I've done a substantial amount, but a lot of it was, fairly easy stuff, and I never even touched Telos. So for this account, I want to comp, and Telos Pet is the would be the crowning achievement for this account. So it's not starting over completely because, like I said, a lot of like the boring and AFK and slow and just obnoxious early game stuff is already well out of the way. I have a decently high total level and already in Priv, as you can see. So I just wanted to make this series, and basically it's going to be primarily a lot of bossing and Slayer, obviously, because you have to get to 120. So it should be pretty fun, especially because I'm trying to maintain my hardcore status through the entire thing. I don't know how many Telos pets on hardcores there are yet, if any, but we'll just see how well I can do towards that goal. So here we go. I'm gonna be starting with some I think task sets to get going because I want to the first part would be getting the Sun Spear and everything ready to go to basically start like the high level questing and invention and everything. So we're gonna try and get the Moria test done to begin with here. Alright. Alright, we got an Aram's robe top. On chest number 95. Not bad. I'll take it. Definitely. Guthan's War Spear, another unique. Carol's crossbow, but that's actually a duplicate. Bummer. Another arm staff. That's another duplicate. Alright, really stoked about this one. Guthin's chain skirt. That's 2 Guthin's pieces. Wow. Second Guthin's chain skirt just in this trip alone. That's obnoxious. Oh, nice. Another weapon down. Varric's flail. Puts us up 154 chess. Okay, very nice. We got a Karos Coif. I don't know if that's 2 or 3 Karos items thus far. No clue. I'm definitely going to take a peek at the bank on that one. Okay, so I stopped by the bank just to confirm. So I have 1 armor piece and 1 weapon from Carol. I have the Varric's flail. I have the Guthin War Spear and 1 of his armor pieces. Iron Staff and 1 armor piece. And then Torag legs. So I have 2 of 4. 2 pieces out of sets of 4 on a couple of different ones. Still quite a mixture here, so I'm not even close to having a set complete. Technically halfway on the cuppers, but we'll see if RNG is my friend or not. Total codes right now is 164. Good luck me. Ooh, okay. Karos Coif. Ooh, very nice. Guthin's plate body. Oh, that's awesome because now I think I just need a Guthin's helm and I have a full set. I'm pretty sure that this is the first one where I've gotten 3 pieces of 1 set. Okay, so I definitely wasn't paying attention earlier, but I'm doing a magic shield bow daily challenge right now, and I missed the level 90. But I don't think fletching's an adventure, but still, it's a 1 more 90 done. Sweet. Ooh, another weapon, Derek's Great Axe. Derek's plate body. Oh, arm staff duplicate. Just grab it. Yeah, I don't really care. Ooh, very nice. Arms robe skirt. Oh yeah, Varric's brassard. Alright, unfortunately this trip is over. I only ever start with 2 prayer potions, and I just go until I run out of prayer and or food. Because a lot of times with the Ring of Wealth, you end up getting a substantial amount of sharks and the 2 dose prayer potions while you're there, which greatly extends the trip. So I have no idea how many I killed, but as you can see here, I have Triss Key, and I've gotten 4 items. One of which I think the staff is definitely a duplicate, and we'll see how close I am to a complete set once I get into the bank here. All of them are in this tab, so let's put these in order. Let's see, I have Varric's flail, Varric's brassard, I have a Guthin's war spear, Guthin's plate body, 2 chain skirts. See, this is arms robe top, arms skirt, and I have 2 staves. This is Guthin's, this is the Varric, this is Torag, he belongs down here with Torag, and Varric's brassard. Okay, so as you can see here, let's see, I have 3 pieces of Guthin's. I have 2 of Varric's, 2 of Carol, only 1 of Derek, his freaking axe, which is probably the best one. That I would definitely use for invention later because I doubt he's going to be the set I make. Watch, me having said that, I'm going to go dry and like for 500 kills until I get a complete set, and it's going to be Derek's first, now that I jinxed myself. Excellent. 3 of Arm and 2 of Torag. So hopefully either the arm, I just need, for whatever reason, I'm not getting helms, which, I mean, isn't a horrible thing because the helms can't be used for invention unlike everything else. So I definitely don't want a lot of duplicate helms. But I definitely need some helm luck now. Either Guthin or Aram's preferred. So we'll go right back and let's see how I do. All right, I decided to go and do a one live run, just to show people like how I do it, because I'm hopefully ideally getting near the end of my Barrows grind, and I don't plan on ever coming back here once I complete a full set, except for I think there's one or two quests that you end up having to come back for. I will be skipping all Reaper tasks for Barrows in the future, like I said, as soon as I get that task done. And I plan on doing this maybe, probably end up doing it for every boss, like just do like one or two where I do a complete run through and just so, I can show what I do and then people can make fun of me for doing things like, really bad, really inefficient and stuff. So for bears in particular, as you can see, like I always try and at least do the combust right under them. Make sure to move them every time. I stay in combat in between graves, just of course, that's a standard boss thing to do to keep your adrenaline up. I use one prayer potion dose per run, just in the very beginning, to use on Derek. The rest of them don't really need it, so as you can see, like even for, the mage and the ranger, like I just keep the protect from melee, just, because the main thing is just having the magic prayer on. I'm way too lazy to spell swap, prayer swap somewhere like this. So I just keep it on, and it doesn't really matter. They go down super fast through tier 80 regardless. And then also I tried to cycle between using the wild magic and asphyxiate on every single one. So each boss goes down real quick. And as you can see here, I actually wait around for the experience drop every time because for two reasons really. One, I'm not 99 magic yet. Obviously, that's probably the biggest reason. And number two, I was actually, because I know you can exit like immediately. Oh, doors all the way around, so we have to do a complete loop in here. You can basically, as soon as you hit the killing blow, if you don't care about the XP, you can go ahead and hit the stairs, and then you can be up above the ground while they're doing their death animation, and it obviously still counts for the kill, but it would not give you the XP. So besides the XP, the second reason for staying there for the XP drop is also because I was honestly after some Ghost Hunter. As you can see, I'm only wearing one Ghost Hunter's piece, and it's not just because I like how the head looks, because it looks freaking dumb as hell, to be honest. But it's basically just due to the fact that, like, I thought these being at least a higher level monster, and they are ghostly, I assumed that they would drop the Ghost Hunter. I'm not entirely sure if they do or not, because I'm actually surprised I've done over 200 chests worth, and I haven't seen one yet. So that's probably like, the biggest reason, because I would love to have Ghost Hunter just for shits and giggles, but it hasn't happened yet, and apparently it never will. So let's go and see what this chest is on my single live run. And of course, we get garbage. Oh well, the grind continues.